Hello, tubers. This is me about to say something I wish I didn't have to say. Many of you remember Mike Hall. Mike built a 41 Chevy pickup. Well, I shouldn't say pickup. He built a 41 Chevy truck rat rod out of a pulpwood truck that me and him drug out of a field about 10 years ago. Maybe it's been that long. Well, maybe it hadn't. I don't know. Y'all watched Mike build that rat rod because we made a series of YouTube videos on it. And y'all have been aware that I bought his sedan, but you haven't been aware of why he hasn't been on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you now why. Mike found out quite a few years ago that he had cancer. His wife had cancer before him. She went through the process and seems to be doing okay, but Mike has gone through the process, and he has been strong and rugged. Let me tell you, this is the only person I know that's ever gone through chemotherapy and continued to go to work every day, and I don't know anybody that's ever done that. And that's why there hasn't been any videos from Mike, because he didn't really want people to see him going through what he's going through or to know about it. And that's kind of why he let me buy the Rockney sedan, was he wanted it to be in someone's hands who would take good care of it. So I got a call from Mike today. He's got pneumonia. They cut his cancer medication off, and he told me that the cancer had spread through his bones and his body, and they gave him somewhere between days to live. The really ugly part of this is for years and years and years he worked for a company as a welder making snow plows, and he went to work every day in spite of having cancer and in spite of going through treatment, in spite of going through chemotherapy. He didn't miss a day's work. He worked overtime. He just cranked right along. Didn't give up, didn't give an inch. Just the toughest guy I ever knew. Now he's got cancer, and they're telling him that by December they're going to fire him because his short-term disability is going to run out, which means he's not going to have an income. He's not going to have any money to pay his medical bills. And he just don't know what he's going to do. And he doesn't know how long he's going to live. So that's why you hadn't seen or heard anything out of Mike. I've known it all this time, but he asked me not to talk about it on the tube, so I haven't. But now, here he is, and he needs help. And I put together some GoFundMe pages. You know, you guys helped us bury 66 Hellride, Jason, when he died. You tubers raised money to pay for his funeral. And YouTubers helped another hot rodder recently, Jason, who had his money stolen that he was going to heat his house with. You know, he's in a wheelchair. You guys helped him heat his house this year. And now here Mike is. You know, it's funny, as I was looking through the videos that I'm going to play here in a minute, I ran across one where Mike and Deadeye Dan were standing around together. Deadeye's gone. All the old hot rodders are dying off. I'd like to do something to help Mike. I'm giving you the opportunity to do so also if you choose to. It's entirely up to you. No shame if you don't, if you can't afford it, or if you don't want to. It's entirely between you and God. But those of you who are willing and can, there's a need there. And I'm setting up a GoFundMe page. I'll leave it up to you what y'all want to do with it. I love y'all, and God bless you every day of the lives you have left to live. I pray that God blesses you. Amen.
No floor pans. Frame pretty well intact. No rear end, no front end. So, no motor.
What'd you use for front end?
Super belt roll axle.
Yeah.
Tubular. I think it's cost steering.
Those original springs?
Original spring,
Yeah. And what about the rear end?
Camaro.
And the motor?
1988 305 high output. 700 R4 training.
You did all the work yourself?
Yeah.
You painted it?
Yeah.
Did all the body work? You must have had to make the lower part of the car if it was all rotted out.
I had just enough so I could tell what it looked like. So. 16 gauge floorboards in it now.
Yeah. Who did the interior?
I did.
You did the interior.
Yeah. What there is, it still needs more. But
Yeah.
done everything. Wire.
I remember seeing this car back about the time you started it, I believe. Oh yeah, ain't she a beauty? Old Fireball. Look at that hand crank. Still in there. The hand crank's still in there.
Yeah. Supposed to crank out this one sheet.
Look, it's air operated. Does it have air brakes on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's honking. Got little gauges on the air handle. Look at the doorknob on this thing. And look at that 2-speed transmission with the little shifter knob on the side of it right there. Yeah. Oh, the key's in it, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you left the key in it. You know, somebody could have drove it off.
What have I got myself into?
Yeah, what have you got yourself into?
I don't know. Front axle, Chevy drivetrain, Z rear end, 5-foot old school bed on the back of it, gas tank, battery, everything. Maybe a Tonya cover goes down through. Maybe chopper top, but not positive yet because I'm so tall. I'll find out when I set it Some floorboard work.
Yeah.
Gotta have floorboards. I mean, this ain't Flint Footstone.
Well, it looks good.
We're gaining.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that piece in the middle so it'll go from wide to narrow.
I'm going to take a good picture of this because, you know, old 63 Impala, he still don't have floorboards in his, so.
No, he don't.
I'm going to take a good shot of yours so he can see how it's done, okay?
Take a picture. I'll get it. I'm going to take those, I just telling Dad I'm taking the window regulators out of the doors because that's 90% of what the problem was. So.
Yeah. Looking good. Well, it's got a nice thumping noise to it, ain't it? I like Mike made it. Oh, doesn't she look good sitting out here?
Yeah.
Looks
Hey, how you doing? Good, you? Great.
good. Hey, how was that?
No.
Surprised meeting you here. I thought you was coming to the house. We was all sitting around. Where's Mike? When's Mike gonna get here?
I went right down to 20.
Well,
So much for leaving one side rough. You just couldn't do it, could you, Mike?
hey, don't I know you from somewhere? How you doing?
Bring your banjo?
Here's Mike, and he's going to work on the old big red Chrysler. Say hi, Mike.
Going on.
And I'm proud to have him working on it. We'll try to make some videos out of all this, so people know you're here. And you're going to be doing this, you're going to be running the shop out here and doing body work for folks, right? Yeah.
If I can. There's not too many people doing it.
Yeah. Well,
They're done.
maybe we can get you started here, and then some other folks will show up.
Hey.
Hey.
Say hi to Cutworm.
Say hi to Cutworm. He'll appreciate that.
Yeah, I watch his videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that red Mustang?
Yeah.
He's doing a good job on that. He's painted it over about 4 times now.
Yeah.
He does pretty good for a guy that's dying on paint fumes.
Yeah. That's the problem. I think I am too.
Yeah, well, don't kill yourself on my car, okay?
That wouldn't be good.
Oh, that's why they sell them white paint suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a little stalk and things. You don't want no bare skin exposed, but I've never done it in my whole life. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, old school.
Old school. See you, Mike.
I'll put a wrench on here so this spins off easier.
That's a good idea.
And my ammo box.
Yeah.
I'm mounted in there.
Is that just for tools and stuff?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
See, this is what every hot rodder should have. You put every wrench that holds everything,
Yeah.
some fuses, some electrical tape,
Yeah.
and then when you get all done putting all that stuff in there, you put a towel in there. That's so if you don't have the right tools, you can cry. Wipe your tears.
Makes sense to me, man.